what a personality, what a star. This is your activity manager. Let's go crazy for Rachel.
Hello. How are we doing? Woo. Okay, I don't know if I'm prepared for this or if I can handle what's going to happen on this stage. I haven't got any control to start with. So my name is Rachel, I'm your activity manager. Round of applause if you came to Lions Club number 1. Good stuff. Okay, round of applause if you didn't. Round of applause if you don't even know what this game show is about. Good. Neither do they. So what's going to happen is we've got 4 panellists today, so this could be a good 2-hour show. Who knows what's going to happen. But we have 4 panellists, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a unique word. From the panellists, they're going to tell you their definition of the word. Only one of them is telling the truth, the other 3 are lying. Can you work out who's telling the truth and who is lying? We've got a fantastic lineup today. Please, let's bring the panellists out. Let's start with this celebrity life activity. The first person joining us on the panel, it's going to be Justino! Pick a seat, Justino. How you doing?
Good. They're messing with me backstage. They're being very mean to me.
No, there's like 4, it's like having 4 kids back there.
Wait.
Oh gosh, here we go. Coming up next, after the wonderful Justino, we have our staff captain, Matthew. It's not you. It's not you. You're not that handsome. You're not that handsome. You're not as handsome as Matthew. Fred, you might as well stay out, or do you want a grand entrance or something? Pay close attention to the...
You're still way too tall, my friend.
Okay. For the most handsome man I've ever met in my life, pay close attention to the baby photo. It's from Klett! Oh, Fred, you're so handsome. Okay, here we go. Now for the real handsome man.
Wait a minute. Now for the real handsome men?
This next collection of pictures somehow made their way onto the PowerPoint. I did not put them on there. He's making me do this. For the man who thinks he's the most handsome. A gorgeous Argentinian.
Looks like a Latin Adam Sandler. What's going on there?
Please, ladies and gents, for the most good-looking, the most super talented, the best cruise director in the fleet, give it up for Alejandro. Okay. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. When they told me there was going to be 4 of them, I literally was like, oh no.
I apologize in advance for this Liars Club today. I just want to put that out there now.
I think this sucks.
Ah, there we go. Here we go then, ladies and gents. Gents at the table. Are you ready for your first word? Here we go, first word out. Is the word OXPECKER. OXPECKER. Let's start with you, Justino.
Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing out there? Now, I know you guys saw Liars Club the other day, right? Okay, well I was in the audience watching it as well, so the difference here today is I will not be lying to you. I brought my iPad with me here today, and I will be spending a small fortune using the ship's Wi-Fi to Google the answers and get you guys the truth, okay? So just trust me on this. OXPECKER, well, the truth is, before I became a magician, I actually wanted to go to medical school. And I told my parents that I was going to grow up and become a doctor, but they insisted that I become a magician. So, and I actually found this out through some medical websites. OXPECKER is actually a disease. It's the OXPECKER disease. You can see it right here. It says it's actually a skin rash. It's highly contagious, and it's found in the rainforests of Argentina.
And it does funny things to one's hair.
Yeah, so the answer to that is it's actually a disease, it's a skin rash, found in Argentina.
Perfect, thank you, Justino. Okay, Alejandro?
Thank you. OXPECKER.
OXPECKER.
OXPECKER is OXPECKER is a word.
OXPECKER is something that does funny things to your hair.
OXPECKER
Was
is
it
a
Fred's
verb.
turn? Not your turn yet. Let him speak.
OXPECKER is an eye condition that causes your eyes to be very sensitive even in dark theaters.
OXPECKER is a word from Taiwan. That we must divide in three. OXPECKER. Each word has a definition by itself, but we don't know what it is. OXPECKER, a bird that eats insects of livestock. I will repeat.
Not dead stock.
A bird who eats insects of livestock. 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 L-I-V-E-S-T-O-C-K. Livestock.
You know, when Alejandro's home away from the ship, he actually donates his time teaching English to kids.
OXPECKER, a bird who eats insects of livestock.
Thank you, handsome. Fred?
Yes. OXPECKER is a colloquialism used in the Deep South in the United States. Many times you can hear Dad say to his wife, talking about his teenage daughter, "I expect her home about 10. You really don't get it, do you?
I'm going to learn that word for Zariana later, don't worry.
Actually, no, that's just joking around. We don't know, I'm kidding with that. OXPECKER, it's so simple. Look at the word. OXPECKER is it's just something on an ox.
And you laugh at that. That's the worst part.
No, some ox have them.
Is it the female ox that doesn't have them? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Some don't. And usually the ones that have them follow around the ones that don't. Excuse me, did you know what time this started? You have so many options. That was worth it just to see how fast you are. I'm glad you weren't with me when the moose made its appearance. I would have been thinking, I'm in trouble.
You know, for a man your age, you got a good memory on old jokes to keep bringing back. That's really good.
That was mean. No, oxpecker, I know the definition because I'm from Wisconsin. My dad had an ox farm. An oxpecker is something that's used to steer the livestock in a desired direction.
Livestock.
It's something that's used to herd the livestock or livestock in a desired direction. It's like a stick with a curved, pointy thing on the end. And my grandma actually used it on my grandpa when they went shopping. It was very effective. It's just like a pinprick just to get him to go in the right direction. But yeah, a device used to herd livestock in a desired direction. Livestock.
Thank you. Matthew, can you tell us your definition, please?
I haven't talked yet.
You still haven't.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I would like to ask you why when you saw the word you were laughing.
Okay, wait, stop. Did anyone understand what he said? Just slow down. Don't be nervous. You're not on the bridge now. Just slow down and speak clearly.
He should be the cruise director. Nobody understands me either.
He's the only one that makes you look good.
Can you cut off his microphone, please?
I'm sure glad you said microphone.
Microphone.
Can I talk?
I don't think so.
Okay, first of all, the environment here doesn't really allow me to translate what means OXPECKER. The only thing that I have to say is that it was my nickname in high school.
Hey, thank God you didn't meet Nancy before I did. That's like the coolest nickname ever. What's up, OXPECKER? Oh, that's right, my name's OXPECKER.
We got time for only one more word.
That's because Fred, Mr. On Too Long, has been using the mic today.
Okay, so let's have a very quick recap. Was that your actual answer, Matthew?
That's it?
The explanation can be given from the guest.
What's it?
I hope the people on the bridge don't need to understand English. You're lucky I'm not the one working the controls when you're up there. You weren't working on that Oceania ship that got grounded, were you?
I would like to inform you that at 6 o'clock p.m. tonight, we're going to have a helicopter evacuation.
Luckily, no one understood that.
Are you crying? You're crying.
Can you do it?
I believe you do it all the time. Just say anything and I'll interpret it. Come on, I'm a ventriloquist. Let's do this.
Keep your hands on the table.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I am the captain.
Can you change him sick?
Ready?
My name is OXPECKER.
I know that deep inside him, he loves me very much. I know that.
I do love him very much.
Okay.
All right. I think that about wraps it up. Hey, look, that's it. We've got no more. Hibiscus.
A quick recap, a quick...
Yes, my hibiscus shirt. Look at, I do the John Wayne walk and I have his job.
I'll tell you what, though, you did it way better than me.
A quick recap.
Is this the longest we've ever went without finishing one word?
We haven't got past one word, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so a quick recap. Justino, you said it was a disease, a skin rash found in the rainforest.
I am the captain.
I do not remember.
Tell that Jacques now.
Alejandro, you said it was...
Today's Jacques.
You said...
OXPECKER, a bird who eats insects of livestock.
Fred, you said it was a device of some
A device used to herd livestock in a desired direction.
And Matthew, you said it was your nickname.
In high school.
In high school. Okay. This is where you make some noise for who you think is telling the truth. Do you think Justino is telling the truth?
Hey, you really need to pay more people.
I said spread the money to the other guests, okay?
Do you think Alejandro is telling the truth? Do you think Fred is telling the truth? Or do you think Matthew is telling the truth? Okay, here we go. Will the real truth teller please stand up? Wow. 20 minutes in, one word complete. Here we go. Your next word is the word full fart. Full fart. Alejandro, handsome, should we start with you?
Yes. Full fart.
What was it?
We are in the stage, the celebrity theater. The guests are here. Thank you. I can speak now.
His baby.
Yes, me too. I can
She loves him.
I can't say it. Me too. I love it.
Alejandro.
The captain.
I bet he likes it when you wear that wig.
Full fart. The cornerstone. If I can please be not interrupted.
No, we won't interrupt you.
The cornerstone.
What is the word though?
Full fart.
Full fart.
The cornerstone of
Say
the
the word one more time.
Please, because it's a long
I
word.
just want to hear it.
Full fart.
Full fart.
The cornerstone.
You speak in a poetic manner. It's a good way you speak. It's pleasant to the ears.
Captain.
He's just a staff captain. He's not really the captain. The captain just called you.
I'm not going to go against Mr. Fred. He can say whatever he wants to say.
Full fart. The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spool roughly 2 inches in diameter with holes drilled every 45 degrees around the perimeter and one through the center. Unlike the center, the perimeter do not go all the way through unless it is a full fart. Full fart.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spool roughly 2 inches in diameter with holes drilled every 45 degrees around the perimeter and one through the center. Unlike the center, the perimeter holes do not go all the way through unless it is a full fight.
Google Translate.
Thank you.
It seems like.
Full fight.
Thank you. We didn't get any of it. The cornerstone.
I want you to repeat what he said after. The terminology of full fart according to Alejandro, please, Reza.
I've got, the only thing I've written down is cornerstone, because that's the only thing I understood.
Is this show sponsored by Hooked on Phonics? What's going on here tonight, people? Come on, man.
I'm going to say this for the last time, as per request of the staff captain, for you to take notes, lovely Rachel. Full fart. The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spool roughly 2 inches in diameter with holes drilled every 45 degrees around the perimeter and one through the center. Unlike the center, the perimeter holes do not go all the way through unless it is a full fart.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Only two that
It's a
understand.
Greek word.
Half. Half.
It's a great word. Where does it come from? What country?
Greece.
Oh, makes sense.
Fred, tell us.
All right, full fart. Let's go back to the husband-wife relationship. Actually, I can give you an example of full fart.
Children out.
Now, there are times when a husband will have an idea. And he will tell his wife, I'm going to bed early. And he will go to bed and he will lay under a heavy, heavy quilt. and he will smile. He will feign sleep waiting for his wife to come to bed. When his wife comes to the bed, pulls back the heavy, heavy quilt, she will be hit. And if she falls over, that is a full fart.
Can I ask you if I understand it correct?
Yes, we connected.
Actually, I would ask Rachel. Did you understand what he said? Can you tell us your notes?
Let me ask Rachel. Did you understand what he said? No, that's just an example of full fart. A full fart is a fully and richly detailed story that appears to be true, but in actuality is not. A prevarication, a canard, a lie. Full fart.
Ooh.
See what you got, OXPECKER.
Okay, so it's my turn now.
Yes, Matthew.
Luckily, in this show we even realize again that we are in a ship that actually travels, and we use some nautical terms. So, full fart is actually a nautical terminology, Mr. Fred.
Nautical.
Yes.
Nautical terminology.
Hey, please, please, don't teach it.
Nautical.
Hey,
How do you spell it?
you're gonna drive him farther away. Nautical.
Nautical, no?
You say it any way you want.
So, full fart. Okay, so full fart is actually nautical terminology coming from Norwegian language, and I can give you how exactly it's getting instructed by the captain, the Norwegian captain. We don't have here, but in case we had. Okay, engines, full fart. And this means engines, full speed ahead. So engines, full fart. That means engines, full speed ahead.
Wait a minute. What if you're just pulling out from the pier? Is that like quart to fart?
No, low fart.
Wait a minute. So when you're going full fart, is that when the bubbles are?
You see, you understand the meaning. You understand the meaning. You're a very clever man. So full fart, many bubbles. And slow fart, just a little bit.
Hey, later on, who wants to go look at the bubbles?
I can't believe out of all the things that I do for a living, this is the last thing I'm doing on this ship.
Okay,
Yeah,
Justino.
Danielle, your wife can't believe it either.
Justino, tell us.
Look at Daniela's down there like, I'm so glad Zari will never remember all of this.
Justino,
What?
tell us your definition. Or have you? No.
Oh, I'm only here as a spectator now. Fred is taking over the show. I don't even need to be part of this anymore. I think we just arrived in Bermuda, haven't we? It's still full fart, right? because that was like an hour ago. Anyway, full fart. Before I was a magician, I actually started working in a casino department as a casino manager. And full fart is actually a type of a senior citizen slot machine. And basically, the jackpot is 3 prunes. So when you, and then you go straight to the crap tables. So it's just, I'm telling you the truth. Look it up. See, that's how you do it. You get the mic, you do a little short joke, and you pass it on. See, you pass it on. I could be home right now. No, we pass it on.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, you were just speaking Greek there.
Okay, let's have a recap. Alejandro, I only got cornerstone, I'm afraid. Just one more time with your definition.
Yeah?
Just that.
No, just read your notes. You took notes of what I said, right? Just read them out loud.
Cornerstone, perimeter, holes, full fart.
Wait a minute. The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spoon, roughly...
What's that word, spoon?
Roughly, spoon.
Maybe if we start drinking, we'll be able to understand him.
The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spoon, roughly 2 inches in diameter. And then there's some more.
No, you need to give a complete explanation of your word.
The cornerstone of the set is a wooden spool, roughly 2 inches in diameter, with holes drilled every 45 degrees around the perimeter, and 1 through the center. Unlike the center, the perimeter holes do not go all the way through unless it is a full fart.
Perfect. Okay.
I have another definition of full fart.
Brilliant.
Yes. I didn't do nearly enough time as Fred, so I'm going to go start another one.
What happened about hitting them quick and moving on? Oh, mister, I'll take my time.
The full fart is actually a slang term. I didn't want to bring it up because it's a slang term. It's not used very often. But if you go to urbandictionary.com with all the slang terms by the kids, you can actually find that this word is still being used. It's actually a type of orgasm. Okay, it's there's many different types of. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's many different types of orgasms. There's a few different types that I know of right here. It says there's a religious orgasm, which
you have your daughter here, Justino.
she's taking the daughter out.
She's taking your daughter out of the room.
She's too young to understand. Thank goodness. There's a religious orgasm, which is where the girl yells, "Oh God, oh God, oh God." There's the positive.
I think Daniela just said, "Oh God," just now.
There's the positive orgasm, which she yells out, "Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes." There's the negative orgasm, which they go, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." And then there's the fake orgasm, where they yell out, "Alejandro, Alejandro, Alejandro."
Don't say it now. Can you make us a magic, please?
Now I will do some magic.
Let's throw a tea on. Hang on.
Oh dear.
Thanks for the compliment, Justino.
Fred, you said it's a story that...
Come on, Richie, moving on, please.
I don't know what he said.
We're gonna skip Bermuda because the captain is here.
He said that.
A quick recap, really quick recap. Story that's true or something?
The story that appears to be true, but in actuality is not.
Okay, Matthew, you said full speed ahead in Norwegian.
Just put it.
Justino?
Senior citizen slot machine.
Okay.
Hey, when the captain yells out that if it's full steam ahead, so you really yell it out though? Does he actually say full fart?
Full fart.
Full fart.
Full fart.
Because it's a Norwegian.
It's a Norwegian,
So does he say it like that? Full fart.
Yes, we use this as well.
Because that could be kind of fun, actually.
We have to
When
wait guys.
you get to be captain, would that be a fun thing to do, wouldn't it? When you get out, just where you... Full fart!
How does it sound to you? Good, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't it be fun just to say it?
Of course. So you make people...
It's 2:38.
Are you...
We started at 2 p.m.
Now be real honest, you're so close to the top position. If the captain died,
So in about 50 years.
would you be happy? No, because then you get to yell out, full fart! When he yells it out, full fart! Are you there like, oh, I wish you were dead? A little bit. Look at me. Look at me. A little bit, do you? Just a little bit. Look at me.
It doesn't work this way. It doesn't work this way.
Do you a little bit?
Oh, I'm going to have helicopter evacuation soon. This could create an accident.
It's 2:40 p.m.
Yep.
Who wants a souvenir? Full fart!
Okay. I don't know where we are. Make some noise for who you think is telling the truth. Do you think Alejandro is telling the truth? Do you think Fred is telling the truth? Do you think Matthew is telling the truth?
Full fart!
Or do you think Justino is telling the truth?
Excellent job, Justin. Excellent job.
Why are you surprised? Pretty much what you do for a living is you lie. No, he does. He tricks us all the time. It's just, you never...
I'm like a politician. I get paid to lie, right?
Yeah. You do it so
It's
well.
2:41.
Will the real truth teller please stand up?
Full fart.
Oh, here we go with word number 3. Bumfuzzle. Bumfuzzle is the word. Let's start with Fred.
Oh, we're starting with me? I gotta be honest, this one, I have to break it down to even get close to the correct definition. Bum, we can have an enthusiast of a specific sport, like a ski bum. You've heard of that term, tennis bum. In Argentina, soccer bum. So we got a bum, an incompetent person, and then fuzzle. Fuzzle, I looked up. Fuzzle is unsure or unclear. So I put them together. Bum fuzzle, an incompetent person who is unclear or unsure in a particular field. And then I started thinking about it. Yeah, it makes sense because many husbands are bum fuzzles. No, and I saw this on a today I saw in El Baggio walking by, and I wrote it down. This was a husband with his wife. He had a bright neon green pants, a white belt, a checkered bright orange shirt. He had red shoes and a pink hat. And I thought, he's either a bum fuzzle or he screwed up and his wife's angry and laid out the clothes for him to wear that day. So a bum fuzzle is an incompetent person who is unclear or unsure in a particular field, and a lot of husbands it has to do with fashion.
Thank you. Matthew, tell us.
Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to understand what he said. So, let me talk, please. I think actually... Okay, I think actually the reason that they finally invited me here...
You realize you can say anything you want, it doesn't matter because they don't understand anything. Okay, Justino, you're up.
I'm going to try at least, I'm going to try. So, I'm just saying that I think I understand why they invited me to this place here today. Because the last time you did it without any officer, correct? So the reason is because they wanted to bring some nautical terms. Nautical terms. Nautical, Alejandro. So they want to bring some nautical terms, and they want somebody that has the knowledge.
Wait, Matthew, he wants to correct you one more time.
Nautical.
Nautical.
Okay, some...
So try to say it like him, though. Just
some... Now,
wait, Matthew.
I'm going to go have lunch. When you guys are done, I'll be back in about half an hour, okay?
So some nautical terms, according to Alejandro's Buenos Aires English language. And you were here the morning when Captain did his speech, his lecture. Yes? Okay. So I'm pretty sure he explained you about the ship's dimension and characteristics. And you know that the vessel is almost 92,000 tons, and we have a lot of horsepower. But sometimes, due to the wind or current, it's very difficult when we're approaching the pier to actually stop the vessel. So, boom fuzzle, actually, this is what's called, not bump fuzzle, it's boom fuzzle. So, boom fuzzle actually is when the captain, he's finally, how we can say it, he's stressed because the vessel cannot stop anymore. So he's screaming, boom fuzzle, boom fuzzle. This means that he is trying to stop the vessel and he's alerting the port, the mooring stations and the tugboats to give all their power in order the vessel to stop. So it's a nautical term coming out from many years ago from the English Navy, and is boom fuzzle, because at the time they have the power in the engines to stop in the rough winds up to North Seas. So they were using this word in order to actually alert the people to move away because the ship cannot stop. This is the boom fuzzle.
Maybe.
That's pretty applause right
So
there.
when the captain yells out, boom fuzzle, is that when you see officers jumping off the ship?
This time you see officers running, not jumping, but running. They're not jumping. They're just running to move away.
But boom fuzzle, wouldn't it just be...
It's a code word actually, even for you, during the emergency drill. Boom fuzzle, boom fuzzle, boom fuzzle. Means run away, run away, run away. So you actually run away to not to knock with the pier.
It's 2:47.
Alejandro, did you talk?
2:47.
Okay. Justino, please. Can you cut down the microphone from Mr. Fred?
Justino, tell us.
Bum fuzzle. It's what you're left with after a full fart. It's what's... You just got a little bit of bum fuzzle, and it usually makes you walk like this. And when you're trying to get rid of the bum fuzzle, you walk like this. I don't know why, but I really really just like doing that. I see what you do at every show. Ooh, I think I pulled a hip. Bumfuzzle. Before I started working on celebrity cruise lines, I worked on another company. And I'll be honest with you, it was a horrible cruise ship company to work for. It was horrible cabins. The food was really, really bad. The entertainment was not very good at all. They had a comedian there. It was really bad. His name was Fred, and he just never shut up. He just kept going and going and going. It was not a nice cruise line at all. It actually was.
Do you want to guess his last name?
It was a really, really, really bad line to work for. It would be very disrespectful for me to say the name of the line that I worked with back then, but it rhymes with carnival. And basically, so I was on the ship. The only good thing that happened to my entire contract was that they had a Guinness Book World Records competition that was actually held on board the ship. Now, the competition was really cool because I got to meet a whole bunch of people, and if you saw my show Extreme Vegas, you might have seen the video of the fireworks juggling. I hold the world record for that trick. That's actually where they gave me the award for Guinness Book World Records. But there's a cool story because backstage, there was these three midgets, what's the right word, politically correct? Midgets, little people? What do you call yourself, Alejandro? Is it midget or little person? He wasn't listening. Anyway, so there was these three small little people backstage, and the one guy was so excited. He goes, Justino, I am going to win a world record. I know it. I said, what? He goes, I have the world's smallest hands. And he went on stage, they measured his hands, he came back, he was jumping up in the air. I mean, he didn't get very far, about that big, but he was really, really happy. And he said, I won a world record. And I said, I was very happy for him. And then there was another guy backstage, another little person, and he said, Justino, I'm going to win a gold medal as well. I'm going to win a world record. I have the world's smallest feet. And so he got very excited. He went on stage. I think they measured his feet. He came back. He was super excited. He won the medal also. And there was a third guy back there, and he said, Justino, I'm going to win a world medal. And he goes, I have the world's smallest manhood. Dinky. So he goes, I have the world's smallest thing. And he went on stage. I was backstage. I don't know what happened. All I know is that he came storming back. He was furious. And all I know is he came back and said, who the hell is Alejandro? Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I joke with him, this is my last and final cruise after 5 months being on this ship. But we joke around, we're actually very good friends, Alejandro and I, and it's been a pleasure spending this time with you. And he's a really, really nice guy. He puts up this front, but he's really, really a fun guy to be around, a nice guy. Actually, I met his mom. He had his mom cruising with him on this ship a couple months ago, and she's a very, yes you did, on the second cruise I was on, you had your mom here. Yes you did, remember this?
He got him the luggage.
He was drunk most of the time, don't worry about it.
If his mom was on the ship, I hope she didn't meet OXPECKER.
So basically, his mom was telling me what a rough childhood he had, and that she's very proud of him, that he's now a cruise director for this beautiful cruise line. And she was telling me a sad story about when he was a little boy. She got onto a bus with, she's so proud, little 6-month-old Alejandro in her arms. And she gets on the bus. Yeah, it's true, you were in her arms. And the bus driver looks at her and goes, that is the world's ugliest baby I have ever seen. So she gets furious, and she storms to the back of the bus. And she sits down, and the other guy goes, what's wrong? And she goes, that bus driver just offended me. And he says, well, that's not right. You go up there and you tell him off. Here, I'll hold your monkey for you.
Hey.
I'd like to say it was a pleasure working for Celebrity Cruise Lines. You're going to now sing on Carnival next year.
Are they anything to do with Bumfuzzle?
Oh, time to pay him back, Alejandro.
No, but did you give your definition?
I don't think he did.
The definition is, the bumfuzzle is what you get after a full thaw. It's the little fuzzle.
Oh.
The bumfuzzle.
Thank you for your compliments.
You're welcome.
Bumfusle. Bumfusle. Bumfusle, everybody.
What?
Confused, perplex, flustern. Bumfusle. Confused, perplex, flustern.
Did anybody understand what the heck he just said?
Confused?
I think Matthew did.
We have a common language.
Thank you, Matthew.
That's why we are working together in the same ship, no?
Yes, and in
We
the
can communicate
helicopter.
to each other.
Thank you for that. Your support in the helicopter, not only Fred, but also Justino. The helicopter.
Upon your request.
Confused, perplexed, flustered.
Wait. Say
I wrote it down.
Say that word again.
Flustered. Flustered.
Rooster. It's a type of rooster.
Confused, perplexed, flustered. F-L-U-S-T-E-R. Flustered.
Just because
Confused?
you spell it doesn't mean you can pronounce it that way.
Confused, perplexed, flustered. Bumfusle.
Confused, perplexed. Look at the audience. This is exactly what they are right now.
Bumfusle
Puzzled audience.
means confused, perplexed, flustered. Did you write it?
That was a good one.
Confused, perplexed, flustered.
She's getting a call. We just arrived in Bermuda.
I had bingo in like 3 minutes.
Agree? Oh, we gotta finish this. I can host it. Where is bingo? Here or in the Constellation?
We cannot do bingo and Liars Club at the same time, okay?
We can, but people are going to be flustered.
I'm gonna host now.
No, it's okay. Andreas is there.
Very good.
I'm so glad we could all be here for this meeting. This was really nice.
Come on, it's 2:54.
None of these people are going to be at bingo. This is the problem. Okay. Is that everybody?
Yes.
Okay,
Come
so
on, you
now
got bingo!
Okay. I don't know. I haven't got anything written down. Fred, you said an incompetent person.
Right.
Unclear, unsure. Matt, you said it's a nautical word.
Correct.
Did you
The
say?
captain is used to when we cannot really stop the vessel.
Again, you can explain the same thing again. It took 20 minutes when you
I
did.
didn't. I just.
Justino, you said it's after a full fart.
Yes.
And
So you're laughing way too loud. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? I saw you walk in here.
Confused, perplexed, flustered.
Okay, make some noise for who you think is telling the truth. Do you think Justino is telling the truth?
Excellent job, Justino. Excellent job.
Do you think Matthew is telling the truth?
Excellent job, man. Excellent job.
Do you think Fred is telling the truth?
You could do better. You could do better.
Do you think Alejandro is telling the truth?
You couldn't even understand him. What are you talking about?
Okay, will the real truth teller please stand up? Okay.
Wait, there's a lady leaving at the back.
Don't
Lady?
She's off to bingo. Okay, do you want one more word?
Lady!
This is going to be the last word. It's already up there. Snicker snee. Snee. Snicker snee?
Can I start?
Yes, please.
Sneaker.
Why are we skipping a word? We're almost, my daughter's had 3 birthdays since this show started. What are you talking about?
Snicker snee is a type of cookie made with butter or oil, sugar, and flour rolled in cinnamon sugar.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Snicker snee is a type of cookie made with butter or oil, sugar, and flour rolled in cinnamon sugar.
Get him on.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Thank you.
Yep, it says right there. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon sugar. Flour. Rolled in cinnamon sugar.
Eggs may also sometimes be used as an ingredient.
Ingredient.
With cream of tartar and baking soda added to leaven the dough.
Leaven the dough. Dough. D-O-U-G-H. Dough. You know, when you roll out the dough,
Thank you.
Very good.
Next.
Fred.
Fred, tell us.
Okay, I'm just going to break it down. Snickers knee, Snicker.
Yes, Chef. Can we please have 1,000 Snicker knees, please?
That's going to take a lot of duff.
Yes.
You're going to be rolling out that duff forever. Snickers knee. We'll break it down. Snicker, a distinct and unique laugh. And a knee, laughter at the highest level, a knee slapper. Snicker knee, I had one at my show. If some of you were there, I'll imitate what a snicker knee sounds like. Oh, wait, well, let's see if he's here.
It's the same guy that has the bump fuzzle. Right there, look at him.
It's like hunting.
We got bingo. It's 2:40. It's 3 p.m.
Yes, but the bakers
It's
have to
2:43 p.m.
The Snickers knee, a distinct, wait, let me read this. A distinct and unique laugh at the highest level. Snickers knee.
Thank you, Fred. Matthew, tell us.
Okay, actually, I learned this word later.
Can I go with you? He's out of the theater. Close the doors. Lock him out. Don't let him back in. You scared her so much she made a bum fuzzle.
You stand right here to make sure you don't get away. I'll just guard in case anyone else is going to leave.
Come on, we got bingo. Who's next?
Can I continue?
You next.
Yes, so as I was saying, I don't know this word. I don't know this word until lately, that actually I started watching the Game of Thrones. Are you watching Game of Thrones? I just finished season 2. I have 2 more seasons to go.
I just finished like
Too many days, so we'll catch up. So, Snickers Knee actually is a long knife. You know, the ones that they are using the warriors from the north as they're coming out to south, the big knives. So this long knife is actually the Snickers Knee. And I found out now by watching Game of Thrones.
Thank you.
Did you understand what I said, Rachel?
Just say yes, we can move on.
You understand what I said?
It's a long...
Fred!
I thought you got away. I'm so relieved I got you.
Fred! She wants to go and play bingo.
Wait, I just talked about you. Look at that shirt. This is... No, you match the seats. Look at you. Your wife is obviously angry with you.
Can we go bingo? We need to get to Bermuda.
Bingo.
How many of you want to go to play bingo? Okay, 5 more votes.
What happened to my words?
Okay, who's next? Rachel?
Justino.
You're next.
Okay, I'm next.
I have news.
What?
We have news. Bermuda's cancelled.
Bingo has been cancelled because there's not enough people.
Bingo has been cancelled due to the lack of people.
Unbelievable. It was the only day that we were going to give bingo free cards and the jackpot $5,000.
Wait!
It goes.
Yeah, for the ship to make money. You have Matthew call bingo and no one will ever get it. Excuse me.
Who's next, Reggie?
Justino.
You don't pick on me, please. Just pick on Fred.
Okay.
Pick on Fred.
Okay.
It's easier to pick.
Okay. Fred's easier to pick.
He's from Milwaukee.
Snickers knee. It's actually another slang term used in the medical field. Basically, when you give somebody medicine without their knowledge. So if you give somebody medicine without their knowledge. The best part is Jack Walker's guiding her. Go now! Go now!
Hey, you gotta give her credit on that one. Did you see her at the top? She turned around and went.
Anyway, it's a slang term when you give somebody medication without their knowledge. To give you an example, there was an elderly lady that called the doctor and said, "Hey, I'd like to give."
Are you gonna pick on me?
No, I'm not going to pick on you. There's a issue with their love life, and she says, "Look, my husband and I, we haven't had relations for a very long time." He says, "Well, there's a pill for that. You can give him a Viagra or something like that." And she goes, "No, he won't take that. He doesn't even take Tylenol or aspirin. So what do I do with this?" He goes, "I have an idea." He says, "You give her give him a Snickersnee, and basically in the morning when he has his coffee, you drop a Snickersnee, which is basically a pill like Viagra, but he doesn't know what's in there. When he has his coffee, everything should start working fine, and it should be no problems at all. The next morning, she gives him a call, and she says, "I'm furious. Look what happened to me." And he says, "What?" He says, "Well, I went this morning. I had the coffee. You're
gonna pick on me again.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to pick on you. I had the Snickersnee in his coffee. He drank the coffee, and it was amazing. He got a big smile on his face. He took all the stuff off the table. He threw all the stuff on the floor, the coffee, everything. He ripped my clothes off right there, threw me on the table, and made mad, passionate love to me." And the doctor says, "Well, what was the problem? Wasn't it any good?" And she said, "No, the lovemaking was fantastic, but I'll never be able to go in that Starbucks again." While we're on the topic,
was it about me?
No, it was not about you.
It was not about me.
Okay, see, he wants it to be about him. Look, I'm going to share this. As I said before, no, this is not a joke. It's not a joke. This is my last and final show on here, although the show will never freaking end, but it is my last show. And I just want to share this thing with you about Alejandro, because I told you to do this too. Alejandro and I are very good friends. We've been working together for a while, and last year we were both boarding different ships at the same exact time, and he was emailing me. And you know how it is when you first get on the ship, you don't get your internet hooked up and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't check my email for a few days, but he was emailing me. And I've actually got a copy of the email right here, and this is what a cool guy he is. Check this out. Hi Justino, how you been? I heard you're boarding the Infinity today. I'm actually boarding the Celebrity Millennium, and I'm very excited. Day 1. Hi Justino, I'm on the Millennium today here in Alaska. It's such a nice ship. Oh, on a side note, I met this really nice elderly lady. On board, her name is Betty. Should be a fun cruise. Remember this? Day 2. Justino, Betty, as I was telling you, she is so funny. She keeps making sexual innuendos all the time to me. You really get a kick out of her. Day 3. Oh, I need your advice. Betty is really coming on to me now. In fact, last night she even showed me how she can take all her teeth out. Day 4. Okay, I'm in trouble. Betty pushed me up against the wall and said if I don't make love to her, she's going to sink the ship. Day 5. Justino, last night I saved the lives of 3,000 people. Twice.
That's a true story.
Except for the twice part.
Rachel, come on, we've got to cancel.
Yes.
Rachel, you need to learn how to move things along.
I'll move things along.
No, hurry, because we have to cancel everything else that happens tonight in the show.
Jack Walker, Jack, just go back to your cabin. There's no show tonight. You're good, man. We're just going to continue this till about 4 a.m. You're fine.
Okay, a quick recap. Alejandro, you said it's some form of cooking technique.
Yes. Confused, perplexed, flustered. No. A type of cookie made with butter or oil, sugar, and flour.
What kind of sugar?
In cinnamon.
What kind of sugar?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon sugar.
With cream of tartar.
Pata.
And to leaven the duff.
The duff. You have to love this man.
Hooked Phonics worked for him.
Fred, you said it was a distinct, unique, high noise?
Me?
Did you?
No, laughter. It's a distinct type of laughter that's at a very high decibel level.
Okay. And Matthew, Matthew, you said it was a long knife?
Correct.
Justino?
It was my nickname when I was in high school.
You said it was like a slang term.
So you are an OXPECKER with a Snickersnee.
Can we do our last word?
We're done. We are done.
We are done.
Yes, we go to yellow conditions. So
No, remember, you're not the real captain. You're not quite there yet. I am there almost. Oh, listen now, everyone now from the rest of the cruise, when you see Matthew, you just say, "What's up, OXPECKER?" I just want to be with the real captain when he sees that happen. He's going to be so jealous of you. Finally, the real captain's jealous of the staff captain. OXPECKER.
Okay, well you make some noise for who you think.
Rachel, you really need to learn how to move things along. You're just kind of taking your time way too much.
Come on, Rachel, we gotta cancel the rest of the day.
This is what I'm talking about, Rachel. Move it.
Can we just order food in here for them?
It's 3:13 p.m.
Let's
order room service. How many people? About 1,000. Do you have any duff?
No, but they have OXPECKER soup.
That would be your soup.
I'm going to take out my sneakers knee.
Okay, make some noise for
Rachel, move things along. You suck at this. Everyone's kind of waiting for you to move it along. Rachel! You know what they make pizza out of? Duff. Cinnamon on top of the duff.
Cut it.
What would you like on your duff? Cinnamon? What is cinnamon? What is cinnamon? It's a sugar.
Bumfuzzle, are you okay? Breathe, Bumfuzzle, breathe!
Justino.
Okay.
Rachel, move it along! So bad at this. You're going for the world's record? Hey, everyone, good news. We're in Lisbon.
Make some noise for who you think is telling the truth.
And now you're like, Matthew, we have no idea what you said.
If you're with them long enough, none of us will be able to speak English.
Okay, Rachel, I will take over. So who thinks that Alejandro says the truth? Very good job, Alejandro. Who thinks that Fred is saying the truth? Excellent job. Who thinks that Justino is saying the truth? Who thinks that I'm saying the truth? It's all about how you present the things after. Okay, I am saying the truth. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your panelists. The staff captain, Matthew, the fun and friendliest staff captain I've ever met, Alejandro.